Working friend. Hello there and happy Wednesday. It is so good to see you today. Welcome to Networking Know-How, our weekly live training to help you network more effectively and stress-free like we do in our Down and Dirty Networking online community. Now, today, I have something really special for you to create momentum and reduce overwhelm going into the new year. Sounds good, right? I'm Laura Orlando, the Stress Commando, and I'm the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking. If you're watching live or on replay, say hi in chat so I can acknowledge you. All right, so first things first, before we dive into the training, I want to invite you to type hashtag waitlist in the comments. Hashtag waitlist, and I'm going to go ahead and put up this on the screen for you. So hide this, playing with my new melon lap. So we've got it. All right. So go ahead and I've got the scroller so you can type it there. Got my chat up so I can see you talking to me. So that's perfect. All right. So what you're wanting to do is you want to type hashtag waitlist in the comments, no matter how you're watching. And this will give you access to get an invite to our next virtual sneak peek happening January 2023. We don't happen to have these very often, but we are having one in January. And this is a fantastic way for you to kick off your new year. So put hashtag waitlist in the comments to learn how you can add your name to the invite list. And I'll talk about this again at the end, but this is your way to get a personalized invitation. All right, so let's dig into the training. If you're watching live or on replay, let me know in the chat if you're feeling overwhelmed. Yeah. For example, do you wish, like I do, that the world would just stop so you could get off and take a break? I mean, wouldn't that be nice? Or do you wish there was an easy button to reduce the stress of this season? Well, if that's you, go ahead and let me know in chat if either of those resonate with you. Both of those definitely resonate with me, especially letting the world stop for a second so I can get off. Well, in today's training, I've got 3 simple tips great networkers use to create momentum and reduce overwhelm going into the new year. All right, you ready? All right, so tip number 1. Utilize relational networking during any year-end or holiday events with coworkers, friends, or family. Yes, great networkers know that relational networking is an activity, a skill, and a mindset that can be done in every conversation, not just formal networking mixers, meetings, or events. So when you are with anyone, one-to-one or in a group, utilize the power of questions to engage in meaningful conversations. Simply have a few go-to questions to eliminate small talk, which most people don't enjoy, and to reduce social awkwardness and to avoid expending too much energy if you're an introvert like I am. So a great question to ask this time of year is, what are you most proud of from the past year? I love this question because it requires a positive answer and allows you to learn something you wouldn't normally learn from asking, how are you, or what do you do? That question is, what are you most proud of in this past year? This is a great way to raise your vibrational energy in what sometimes is a low energy time of year. The best part is that you're more than likely that they're going to ask you the same question in return. So you will get to answer something positive you're proud of instead of focusing on the overwhelm you might be facing. So that law of reciprocity kicks in for you. So again, when they're asking you and you're asking them, both of these raise your vibrational energy. So I'm curious, how would you answer this question right now? Put in chat, what are you most proud of from the past year? Put your answer in chat if you're watching live or on replay, and let's raise our vibrational energy right now. I'm curious to hear your answer, so make sure to post it. All right, so while you're posting, let's move on to our next tip. All right, so tip number 2, start a gratitude party. Now, this is not a party you have to plan for or spend money at. What I'm talking about is sending messages of gratitude to those that have helped you in some way, big or small. Maybe they've supported your social media posts, or maybe they've really helped you overcome an obstacle, or maybe they are a valued client or friend. So when you're standing in line at the grocery store or at the post office, or you need a boost of energy, pull out your phone and look at your photos. The first one you see with someone in it, send it to them and say, thinking of you and grateful for, and fill in the blank with a thoughtful response. Scroll through your contacts or friends on social media and do the same thing. Send them a quick thank you or direct message or post. Gratitude is contagious. When you give gratitude, it shifts your energy into a positive state and starts attracting more positive energy and gratitude. The same is true for the person receiving it. They feel better, and that shift in their energy starts a ripple effect of more gratitude and positive energy. Now, all good networkers know to show appreciation to their network, and this time of year is the perfect time to do this. All right, so tip number 3, make a 2023 networking plan. It's typical to make fiscal plans, resolutions, and themes of the year, but have you ever thought of making a networking plan? Your network is your one-way ticket off the island of alone and your easy button to skyrocket your career or business. So don't waste or ignore this precious resource. Great networkers plan their networking by blocking off time in their calendars. Now, what you might not realize is that it doesn't take much time at all. Think about how long it takes to send a gratitude message or a post, or to wish someone a happy birthday. Not long at all. That is why in my stress free networking toolkit, I included a networking planner to block off 5 minutes a day, or every other day, or every week, your choice. You can reach out and follow up with a lot of people in 5 minutes when you consider the power of social media, texting, and email. It is a great way to connect and nurture relationships, despite the fact we think it takes a lot of time. It doesn't. So include in your plan, how much time will you commit each week to network? Remember, it only takes 5 minutes. So how much time are you willing to commit? But also put, how many people do you plan to connect with? How many new connection one-to-ones do you commit to scheduling live or virtually? What types of people, resources, and ideas do you want to be connected to in the first quarter of 2023? Now, feel free to replay and rewind this once you rewatch the replay of this so that you can go back and catch all of the questions. But you really want to sit some time down and make sure that you write your plan out. Now, the beautiful thing about making a networking plan for 2023 is that this activity raises your vibrational energy and excitement. By doing this now before the last week of the year next week, your plan triggers a ripple effect to attract the networking goals you just wrote down and claimed into the universe. You start to create momentum and you get to carry that momentum into 2023. Now, your action step is to execute on these 3 simple tips. And let's kick things off right now. Think of one person you can send a message to or post to that you're grateful for. Who are you grateful for? Who's the first person that pops into your mind that you are grateful for? Because this is how we're going to get things started. We're going to reduce the overwhelm. We're just going to start checking things off the list. So don't wait. Don't plan to do. Just do it right now after this video. And after this video, you're going to send them their message. Then after that, you're going to focus a few minutes to write out your networking plan. And you're going to block some time in your calendar. Shouldn't take you a few minutes. Now, the best part about all of this is because it's not going to take much time for you to do this, you're going to feel accomplished, which means you reduce the overwhelm of the season, and it triggers the momentum wave to start. Now, if you want to create even more momentum into the new year, I invite you to type #waitlist in the comments to add your name to our waitlist that I talked about earlier to get your personal invite to our next Down and Dirty Networking virtual sneak peek event this January. Now, these sneak peek events, like I mentioned earlier, do not happen often, so you will want to take advantage of this opportunity to get your name on the waitlist to experience what it's like to have meaningful conversations without all of the fluff of sales pitches or anything that gets in the way of a meaningful conversation. Now, since registration is not yet open, you have to type #waitlist in the comments to add your name to our waitlist to get your personal invitation when we do open registration for this event in just a few short days. Okay, networkers, I hope this was helpful. If so, let me know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up or tag a friend that could use this tip today, and watch the replay if you need to rehear those tips. But just know that what you plan for, you can succeed at. And that's what you want to do. It will reduce your overwhelm and increase your feeling of accomplishment. And that's what we need right now, because that's what great networkers do. And I know all of you are great networkers. All right, guys. Again, hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments or give me a thumbs up or tag somebody. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more tips and videos as we go live every Wednesday afternoon on our networking know-how. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, and happy networking.